Welcome to all friends and family on this beautiful and joyful day. Nicole and Joshua have asked me to extend a very warm welcome to you on this, their wedding day, and to thank you for your involvement in the most extraordinary day of their young lives. Friends and family, I call upon everyone here to be a fellow witness with me in the marriage of Joshua and Nicole. We are here to celebrate with them and wish them every happiness for their future life together. I, of course, wish to mention what hopefully appears obvious to everyone, that I have been blessed by Josh and Nicole by their request to have me officiate today. I am honored beyond words to not only witness the beauty and grace of this most sacred occasion, but to be part of what I consider an event on par with the birth of Joshua and his sister Marissa, and the beauty and great joy of Marissa and Bob's wedding day. I thank you, Nicole and Joshua, for allowing me this greatest of moments. Thank you. Before we go any further, I ask the wedding couple to turn around and look at their guests, to soak in the love and deep caring that your family and friends have brought with them today. Bathe in the warmth of their smiles and the genuine compassion which exudes from those smiles and adoring eyes. Enjoy and treasure this exceptional moment. Take every bit of the love in. Josh and Nicole have asked me to acknowledge those who are not here today as they have passed. They wish to forever be mindful of those they have loved and how appreciative they are for the love they have received. They want to remain mindful of how important these people have been in their lives, and on this most special of days, how they are thought about with love and respect, and how they are missed. Many of us would easily describe Nicole and Josh as being tender and loving, yet on this occasion, they are also both brave and daring. They dare to truly give of themselves, and to do so with confidence that they may be better than who they are as individuals, as husband and wife. Marriage to them is not a union only between two individuals. It is a union between two souls, and the intention of that union is to perfect the nature of both. Let us lift our hearts together as one in jubilant celebration of the marriage union we are about to witness. As they enter into the sacred and joyous covenant of marriage, we are blessed to witness the magnificence of their love, their open hearts, and their vibrant and willing spirits. Inspired by love, let each of us rededicate ourselves to the loving relationships in our own lives. May we all be enriched for having shared this day together. Josh and Nicole have chosen each and every one of us to be here with them to witness their wedding vows. Great thought went into whom they wanted to share this occasion with, making our attendance here today even more meaningful. In witnessing this ceremony today, we are observing only an outward sign of an inward union that already exists between this beautiful couple. Today they have come before us to publicly affirm their love, to promise to nurture themselves, each other, and this union, and to acknowledge its centrality in their lives. They do so knowing that marriage is at once the most tender, yet also challenging of all relationships in life. Josh and Nicole recognize that they are very happy together. They recognize that they would not be happier with anyone else, and that no distant fields are greener. But they are also mindful that the main danger in a marriage is the danger of taking each other for granted. So they want at all times to stay cognizant of each other. They know they must communicate with great openness, and they must remember that words must be said softly and listened to carefully. They also know that their marriage must be sustained by the will to express the loving word, the loving smile, the loving embrace, the loving favor, and the giving of love with graciousness and generosity. They know not to take without giving, and to give without taking. A true lover knows that the demands of love sometimes cost the partner, so they will be sensitive and appreciative. And they remind themselves today that they must do these things without dominating, without smothering, and without suffocating the other. More than this, they will their relationship to get better. They will it to become even deeper. They will it to take on the challenges of life and through those encounters to grow and blossom further. They want to share their life as husband and wife and proudly share themselves with all of their friends and family. Happiness in marriage is not just something that happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is standing together facing the world. It is doing things for each other, not with an attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is most definitely not expecting perfection from each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, and of course, a healthy sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and even at times to forget. It is establishing a relationship in which the independence is equal, the dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. It is the common search for good and for beautiful. It is not marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. It is discovering that you will never lose sight of your love for one another by being blinded or distracted by the commonplace occurrences and challenges of our lives. Nicole and Joshua, by entering into the covenant of marriage today, you are declaring your faith in each other. You have indeed earned this faith and trust by creating a sound foundation for this marriage. Your task now is to build on this solid base. Enhance your loving relationship with caring, trust, vulnerability, and kindness. In dedicating yourselves to these values, you will create a marriage that is a source of joy, in which you may both grow in love and fulfillment. Know that you will be tested by the routines of daily life, by chance and circumstance, and by the full cycle of the seasons of life. Know that together you must encounter life's sorrow, no less its sweetness, its frustrations, along with its grace and ease, its disappointments, along with its fulfillment. Enter your marriage confident in the love and trust you have already created. As you go forward in your journey together as husband and wife, devote yourselves to living according to the vows you will share today. Keep your love alive with your openness to each other and your enthusiasm for each other. You hold each other's hearts in the palms of your hands. Be gentle caregivers, honoring this trust. Let this be a marriage that enhances your individuality and allows you to know the greatest gift we have, the ability to love one another and to be loved. Joshua, I'd like you to share your personal vows with Nicole at this time.
Ever since I met you, I've known you were the one. You were the girl that was so happy, so cheerful, so much fun. I told you girls just aren't that funny, but you quickly proved that to be untrue. You still make me laugh every single day. I have a smile on my face just being with you. You're my closest friend, my favorite person in the world. Every day I think just how lucky I am. I get to spend my life with this girl. Today may be our wedding day, but our life together started long ago. These past 6 years together, you've made me happier than you will ever know. I love to talk to you. I love to be around you. I love knowing that you're there. I love the person that I am when I'm with you. I love the life that we share. Asking you to marry me was the easiest thing I've ever done. I've always known you and I were perfect for each other, in it for the long run. You are the smartest, most remarkable person I have ever known. I cannot begin to describe how fortunate I feel. With you in my life, I never feel alone. Thank you for sharing with me, and thank you for just being you. My friend, my mate, my confidant, the person I know I can always turn to. As long as we're together, everything always feels okay. I love living with you. I love you more and more every day. You make everything seem right. You make me feel whole. There isn't a minute that goes by that I don't smile when I think of Eileen and Nicole. I couldn't be more ready to continue our friendship, our partnership, our life. I love you so much, my girlfriend, my best friend, and now my wife.
How am I supposed to follow that? It even rhymed.
Nicole, would you care to share your vows with Joshua?
Oh, because I think these are better. Long ago, Mama and I knew I would need a special person to handle this girl. Little did I know it would come in the form of somebody who would respond to a friendly, "Oh, Josh, I love you," with, "Who doesn't?" At the time, I was appalled. But over time, I found out how right you were. Never have I met a person who can make people like them as immediately as you can. Your laid-back personality and thoughtfulness are just two of the dozens of wonderful qualities that makes you the person for me. In addition, you allow me to believe that my pajamas are the favorite outfit that I wear of yours. You let me apologize with grilled cheese sandwiches, and you laugh at my constant goofiness. How you deal with a bipolar Gemini, I'll never know. But I could never thank you enough, and I could never let go. When I met you, I wasn't looking for you. I was an unhappy person in a bad place, and through your patience and unconditional support, you brought me back to life and made me a better person. I cherish our years past and look forward to our years to come. Today, I promise to attempt to make you as happy as you make me, and today, I devote myself to you.
Love you.
Love you. Grilled cheese sandwiches. Pretty awesome.
You snorted at your wedding.
My phone.
Those were beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Fantastic. Now the wedding vows. Joshua Adam, will you take Eileen Nicole to be your wife? Will you continue to be loving and caring, to comfort her, cherishing her, honoring and respecting her, and your promises to her throughout all the events of your life together?
I do.
Eileen Nicole, will you take Joshua Adam to be your husband? Will you continue to be loving and caring, to comfort him, cherishing him, honoring and respecting him, and your promises to him throughout all the events of your life together?
You betcha.
Joshua, repeat after me. Today I give myself to you
Today I give myself to you
and ask for your tomorrows.
and ask for your tomorrows.
I promise to love you more
I promise to love you more
than anyone else can,
than anyone else can,
to give you my strength
to give you my strength
and ask for yours in return,
and ask for yours in return,
to help you in good times
to help you in good times
and in bad.
and in bad.
I give all my trust
I give all my trust
and ask you to accept me as your husband.
and ask you to accept me as your husband.
Nicole, repeat after me. Today I give myself to you
Today, I give myself to you
and ask for your tomorrows.
and ask for your tomorrows.
I promise to love you
I promise to love you
more than anyone else can,
more than anyone else can,
to give you my strength
to give you my strength
and ask for yours in return,
and ask for yours in return,
to help you in good times
to help you in good times
and in bad.
and in bad.
I give all my trust
I give all my trust
and ask you to accept me as your wife.
and ask you to accept me as your wife.
Wedding rings are symbolic reminders of the unbroken circle of a healthy and abiding love. Within the safety and comfort of a marriage, love freely given has no beginning and no end. Love freely given has no separate giver and receiver. Each of you gives your love to the other, and each of you receives love from the other, and the circle of love goes around and around. Today, the Fishman family will be honored by my wedding ring being used in this ceremony. In November of 1941, my mother gave this to my father. In December of 1979, Cheryl, your mom, gave this ring to me. Today, September 15th, 2012, Nicole will give this ring to Joshua. Our hopes and prayers are that someday your son will be given this ring by his bride. Thank you, Nicole, for allowing this, and thank you, Joshua. May these rings serve to remind you of the freedom and the power of your love. Joshua, repeat after me. This ring is my precious gift to you.
This ring is my precious gift to you,
As a measure of my love
as a measure of my love
and as a sign
and as a sign
that from this day forward,
forward,
your every breath
your every breath
shall be surrounded by my love.
shall be surrounded by my love.
I give you this ring as a sign
I give you this ring as a sign
that I choose you
that I choose you
to be my beloved,
to be my beloved.
and that I offer myself as your husband
I offer myself as your husband
today, tomorrow, and always.
today, tomorrow, and always. We could do this. Pretty.
Okay. Nicole, repeat after me. This ring is my precious gift to you,
This ring is my precious gift to you,
as a measure of my love,
as a measure of my love,
and as a sign
and as a sign
that from this day forward,
that from this day forward,
your every breath
your every breath
shall be surrounded by my love.
shall be surrounded by my love.
I give you this ring as a sign
I give you this ring as a sign
that I choose you
that I choose you
to be my beloved,
to be my beloved,
and that I offer myself as your wife
and that I offer myself as your wife
today, tomorrow, and always.
today, tomorrow, and for always.
Which one? Both?
Yep.
Okey
There's a lot of rings.
doke.
The breaking of a glass by the groom at the end of a wedding ceremony serves to remind us
Everyone's saying yes.
That's exciting.
of several important aspects of marriage and of life. The bride and groom, as well as the rest of us, should consider the marriage vows as permanent and as final as the breaking of the glass is unchangeable. But the breaking of the glass is also a warning of how fragile our lives can be. That sometimes a single thoughtless act, a breach of trust, or an infidelity can damage a marriage in ways that are so difficult to undo, just as it would be terribly difficult to undo the breaking of this glass. Knowing that this marriage is eternal, the bride and groom should strive to show each other the love and respect befitting their spouse and the love of their life. Finally, the breaking of the glass reminds us that it is our task, our responsibility, to try and help mend the shattered world we sometimes see around us.
Give me the sign.
Yes.
Nicole and Joshua, today we have come together to celebrate the love you have found with each other. By being here with you, each of us is declaring our support for your decision to join together in marriage. As family and friends, you form the community of support that surrounds this very beautiful couple. Each of you, by your presence here today, is being called upon to uphold them in honoring and loving each other. Always stand beside them, never between them. Offer them your love and support, not your judgment. Encourage them with your kindness and loving hearts, and honor this marriage into which they have come to be joined today. You have consented together to be husband and wife and joined together in this lawful marriage. You have made special promises to each other, which have been symbolized by the joining of hands, taking of vows, and by the giving and receiving of rings. By the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you to be husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
What about you?
Now that the ceremony is over and the experience of living day to day is about to begin, go and meet it joyfully. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Joshua Fishman.